Hey dolls, today I have a vlog for you. I haven't done one in a long time, but we are currently on our way to LA. Warner Brothers invited me to an early screening of Beetlejuice. There's this huge event tomorrow at the Man's Chinese Theater. That's where they're going to have the screening. And Jay is with me. He's right here. We're staying out in LA because the screening is really early in the morning. It is at 10 o'clock and we have to be there at 9:40. And I'm going all out. I'm wearing a costume. I'm dressing as a pinup version of Lydia. And I just didn't want to be rushed. OC to LA, it's not a far drive, but with traffic, it's insane. It would take me probably 2 hours in the morning because everyone's going to be going to work. I cannot wait till you guys see my outfit. It's so cute. So this area is going to be my victory rolls. I'm just going to part it because I don't want them too curled. Or I'm going to do bigger sections actually. And here I'm just separating my hair. And then I'm going to continue curling. This time I'm using a smaller curling iron. I believe this one is 3/8 of an inch. And just curling that whole bottom section, I wanted sort of those 80s fluffy curls. And here's a close-up. And just pinning that back. That whole top section, I will be using a different curling iron to curl that section. I'll be using a 3/4 inch. I have these extensions that I'm going to be curling. I just wanted to add more volume here so it'll look perfect. Here is where I'm using the 3/4 inch curling iron to curl my hair, and I'll be curling in the direction that my barrel will be going. So again, this is going to be sort of like a half victory roll. And then when I get to the center section, I am just curling these two little small sections back. And this is what you should have. The theme for today is Gothic Glam, so I'm going to be experimenting with my makeup. I really hope it turns out good. So I'm a little nervous, but we'll see. Here I'm taking my YSL concealer and concealing the ends of my eyebrows, and then underneath my eyes, getting rid of this redness, center of my nose, and below my chin. Then I'm taking my Real Techniques sponge and just blending that out. I'm going to attempt to make my makeup lighter. So I'm using a really light foundation just to kind of give that almost dead look. Here I'm taking my Fenty Beauty foundation and just applying that all over my face. It was running out, so I had to stick an eyeshadow brush in the bottle so I can get enough out. As you can see, it's a lot lighter than my face, which is the intention. Here I'm taking the Kimchi Chic Beauty setting powder in translucent and applying that all over my face. I really love the way this setting powder works. And then just brushing that off. Now I'm taking my NYX Cosmetics brow gel in the shade Auburn and applying that all over my brows. And then taking my NYX Cosmetics eyebrow pencil in Auburn as well and starting to shape this eyebrow. And then now I'm taking my NYX Cosmetics liquid eyebrow pencil and just kind of deepening that shade. Here I'm taking Profusion Prism Eyes and I'm blending these two shades together, eyebrow shadows, to sort of create that orange eyebrow color. And now I'm taking my Carity primer and applying that all over my lids. and then blending that out with my finger. Next, I'm taking my Makeup Geek and Manny MUA palette. This is in the shade Artemis, and I'm using that as my brow bone highlight color. Then going back into that same palette and using Peaches and Cream. Next, I'm using Frappe in that same palette and just deepening that Peaches and Cream color. Going into my Kat Von D metal palette and using the shade Velvet, packing that onto my eyelid. And going back in with that Manny MUA palette, I'm taking the shade Mars and I'm using that to blend out the Velvet shade. Taking the shade Undead by Black Moon Cosmetics, and it's like this. And I'm just packing that on top of Velvet. And then we're going to blend this out a little more. For my lower waterline, I'm taking all the shades I used up there for my lower waterline. So I'm starting off with Velvet. And then I poked my eye. And then I'm taking Mars. And I'm just blending. So this is how it's looking. And now I'm taking Undead from Black Moon. And now I'm just going in with a black shade. I completely forgot my black eyeliner to smudge. Okay, now I'm taking my Hip Dot palette and taking this shade and just kind of packing it on. This Hip Dot palette is just one of my favorites. I love how the glitter stays on all day and you can just really see it. It amps up any makeup look. And this is how it looks so far, and I was happy with what I was seeing. Now I'm taking my e.l.f. Expert Liquid Liner and applying that and creating a dramatic wing. Going in with YSL's All Hours Hyper Bronzer, and then my Kimchi Blush Duo in Peachy. I'm really going to amp up this blush. Going in with Daphne Beauty D Classic Mascara and applying that. Now I have the lashes on. And here I'm taking a lip liner I had the name rubbed off, so I'm not exactly sure which one it is. And then taking my Black Moon Cosmetics Red Liquid Lipstick. Here is the makeup. I actually really like it. This has been one of my favorite looks. I love the way it turned out. It looks so beautiful and I'm just obsessed.
Moving on to hair now, I'm taking down the lower section and really teasing. And each section that I take down, I'm going to put a weft, extension weft in. And the first one was a 4-clip weft, and then we'll do another 4-clip weft here. Tease again, and then we'll do a 3-clip weft. And we'll do 2 of those. I didn't show it in this video. Now I'm just blending everything out and kind of trying to mix my natural hair with the extensions. And it was a little wild, but in the end I was trying to brush it a little bit more so I got those vintage waves, but I ended up doing like these 80s curls kind of, so I ended up liking it. Now with the top section, this is going to be where our victory roll is at. I'm just teasing this whole thing. Looks crazy, I know, but it's going to look really good. After I did that, I start combing the outer top layer and then using my kimchi helmet head hairspray and just really taking my time creating that roll. And don't be discouraged if you don't get it the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth time. These can be difficult sometimes. And then I'm going to pin it with a bobby pin. And now this other side, same thing. We are going to tease, tease, tease. And then comb that outer layer to smooth everything out. This part is a little tricky because sometimes your hair may not want to mold in the direction that you want it to go. So I was having a little bit of difficulty doing that. And then I started running out of time. So unfortunately, I did not film that whole process, but I do already have a tutorial for this hair look. So I'll link it down below so you can watch that if you want a more in-depth tutorial.
Okay, so here's my hair. I'm not very happy with it, but I'm running out of time, so I just have to hurry up.
Now I'm going to put my veil on. This is one that I got on Amazon. I will link everything down below in the description box.
And here it is. So cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. Except the nasty. That looks awful. So this is it. I had to hurry up and leave because we're already late. It's 9:26. I wanted to get there at 9. Look how handsome Jay looks. But I didn't realize doors opened at 9, so we could have been there early taking videos and photos, but we can do that after. But this is my outfit, my necklace, and yeah, someone, when we were checking out, they asked if we were getting married. We'll get there right on time. They want us there at 9:40.
So here we are at the theater. I got interviewed and filmed, and this is just everyone. After the filming, we went to the Beetlejuice Afterlife experience where we got to interact with all the characters. This was the entrance. I got to knock on the brick door, and this is the full outfit. I didn't get a chance to actually film the full version, but I got it on Amazon, and my boots, I got them in downtown LA. But look how adorable this costume is. I love it.
I thought for a second, oh, you were just joking. All right, that would have been crazy, right? Well, welcome. Yeah, they don't tell you this, but the clothes that you get in, you're stuck in them forever.
The movie was incredible. Oh my gosh, I loved it.
It was a great movie.
It was so much fun. I loved it. Go see Beetlejuice out September 6th. You will not regret it. Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, the best always.